Good afternoon. Welcome to our 2025 St. Charles North graduation ceremony. My name is Rebecca Laporta, and I am the Assistant Principal for Student Life. Soon, the class of 2025 will be recognized as high school graduates. Before we get started, we'd like to take a moment to communicate a few expectations for this afternoon's ceremony. First, thank you for being here this afternoon. Without the support of you, family, community members, and staff, our students would not be here today to celebrate their accomplishments, and we appreciate you. As we know, graduation ceremonies are just as much a celebration of our students as it is for our families and community. For the next hour or so, we ask that all of your expressions of excitement, cheer, and support be respectful of one another. While we are calling names, please hold your cheers so that the next graduate's family and friends can hear their graduate's name. Once all names are called, we will take a moment to applaud our graduates together. We appreciate your cooperation in making this a memorable day for our entire North Star family. Thank you, and our sincere congratulations to the class of 2025.
Good afternoon. Please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as our senior choir members, under the direction of Mr. Michael Malloy, sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. We would now like to welcome our principal, Shanna Lewis, to the podium.
On behalf of the staff at St. Charles North High School, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Paul Gordon, and the D303 School Board of Education, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony of the St. Charles North class of 2025. It is my honor today to deliver the commencement address for this amazing student body. Before I begin my remarks, I ask our class of 2025 to look around at all the faces that are here today that have come to celebrate your success. We thank all of you here for your support and encouragement that have undoubtedly contributed to the accomplishment of this class of students. We know there are also people who have been with you on your journey but are not with us here today. We would like to take a moment of silence for those who are not here to celebrate with us. To the class of 2025, let me start by telling you how very proud I am of each and every one of you. You've worked hard, you've grown, and you've reached a major milestone, one that deserves every bit of celebration. Now, I've given a couple of speeches before at graduations, and I learned something. Most people don't remember what their commencement speaker said at graduation, and if I'm truly being honest, I'm not sure what I said last year. So if I can tell you to remember just one thing, just one important piece, just remember this: take risks, trust yourself, and enjoy the ride. This class holds a special place in my heart. We started at St. Charles North together, walked into the building at the same time, figuring things out side by side. You've grown into a class full of leaders, artists, athletes, musicians, scholars, and kind, thoughtful people. It has been a privilege to watch you become who you are. All right, for the class of 2025, I have one last answer for you. You gotta come up with a question. The answer is 12. What's the question? What is the average number of jobs a person will hold in their lifetime? 12? That's a lot. A lot of change, a lot of different pathways, a lot of new beginnings. So if you don't have your entire life planned out tonight, good. Life isn't a straight line. It certainly doesn't follow a script. I recently had a conversation with a staff member who reminded me that we learn best by stories. So I thought I'd share a little bit of mine. I started out in college as an accounting major on the solid advice of my dad, who asked me the question, what are you going to do with a political science degree? I really didn't have a good answer. So I entered into the business college at Fairfield University. After a semester of accounting and LIFO and FIFO, I was like, this is not for me. So I switched and became a political science major. 3.5 years later, I graduated with a degree in political science, and to be honest, I'm still not sure what FIFO means. And I had no idea what to even do with my degree. So my plan was I was going to bartending school and I was moving to North Carolina. That was my whole plan. But I actually had an unexpected opportunity to become a graduate assistant at Fordham University in the Bronx. I thought I would attend their law school, started studying for the LSAT, realized I actually liked the law a little bit more in theory than I did in practice, so I earned a Master's of Arts in Teaching. There were more twists and turns. I returned home to Virginia, visited Naperville for what I thought was going to be a weekend, literally missed my flight, stuck in traffic on the way to O'Hare, and 6 hours later, I had a teaching job at Naperville North High School that very same day. Over the last 30 years, there's been other twists and turns, other pivots that weren't a part of any plan, and here I am. My path wasn't linear. Yours probably won't be either, and that's not only okay, it's how often the best stories unfold. So if you find yourself off the path you thought you were on, refocus. If something no longer brings you joy, let it go. You have what it takes. You've proven that. The world was going to be changing rapidly. Plans will shift, but your ability to take a risk, trust yourself, and keep moving forward, that will carry you wherever you want to go. Class of 2025, go out there, embrace detours, follow your passion, take risks, trust yourself, and above all, enjoy the ride. Congratulations.
Please now welcome Ava Bakowitz, who will come to the podium to address the class.
Good afternoon to all of you, teachers, staff, parents, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Today we stand on the edge of something new, a chapter of our lives that is exciting as it is uncertain. 4 years. We waited 4 years for this exact moment. It took roughly 1,500 stressful yet remarkable days to get here, to get to this exact moment that we will all look back on forever. While we have all had those days that feel like forever, especially these past few months where senioritis has hit most of us pretty hard, the years were short. 4 years of our young lives are over just like that. As we look back on our years of high school, we might feel like we've reached the end of the road. But I want to tell you that graduation is not an end. It is a transition to something greater. Each and every one of us took a distinct path to get here today, and although the journey looked a little bit different for everyone, our destination remains the same. The feeling of relief and pride in accomplishing something we all couldn't wait to do. This new journey is one filled with both opportunities and challenge. It's a journey that will allow us to embrace change. Coming into freshman year, we were all questioning the same things. What will high school be like? Will I make new friends? Will I be good enough? And although some of those questions were answered almost immediately, some still remain unanswered. But what we learned along the way is that it's okay to not always have an answer. There are plenty of things that I still don't understand. I don't understand why some teachers give tests on Mondays, why our homecoming tug-of-war team struggles no matter who's on it, or even why we were forced to go to school when it was -30 out. But I do understand that life isn't about having all the answers. It's about embracing the unknown, learning along the way, and taking risks. Change is scary, whether you're going to college, entering the workforce, or even exploring something different. It is so easy to feel so anxious and overwhelmed. But if each of us took a moment to look back in our years of high school, if we had let fear of change stop us, we would not be sitting here today. We are getting so many questions, advice, and pressure from all kinds of people these days, but the truth is, even if we make some wrong choices right now, we are all going to be okay. You could choose the wrong path, pick the wrong career, go to college and be wrong, not go to college and be wrong, walk away from a friendship and be wrong. But our lives aren't completely about the choices we make right now. Our lives are about so much more. Through it all, we embrace the unknown and we grow stronger because of it, as we've already done it once. From freshman year to sitting in our cap and gown today, each and every one of us are a better version of our freshman year selves and should be incredibly proud. We've built resilience, confidence, and courage to face whatever comes next. We have survived tests, social challenges, long nights of studying, mornings after prom, and all the other ups and downs of high school, all while having at least one AirPod in. We have proven to ourselves that we could do hard things, and if we could do that, we could take on anything that the future may throw at us. Remember to keep moving forward, to keep seeking growth, even when the road ahead is unclear. Each step we take into our future is a chance we have to learn about ourselves and the world. So let's make the most of it, live in the moment, and not take anything for granted. As Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to be scared, because the only way we fail is if we don't take chances. To my fellow graduates, let's embrace change with arms open wide. Let's look at the unknown not as fear, but as something to be excited about. Our best days are ahead of us, and the future is ours to make. And on that note, big congrats to the class of 2025. Here's to the future. Roll Stars.
Please welcome Ethan Plum, who will now come forward to share a few words with you.
Hello, fellow North Stars. Today I want to talk with you on this very special occasion about a song that is near and dear to my heart. Not only do I feel that this song gives us a great message as we go into the next chapter of our lives, but it also serves as a reminder of what truly is important in all of our lives: kindness. Songs are a gateway to a different world, or even a different you. There is so much power behind the words artists choose for their songs. Music gives us a feeling of empowerment and personal belief that we can do anything we put our minds to. Whether for us that be listening to music before a high-stakes sports game, before a big performance, or even that AP chemistry test you've been studying all week long for. Music gives us a sense of hope and determination. For me, the song Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw truly shaped how I go throughout my life, and I feel can show us seniors the path in our future lives. I remember it like it was yesterday. My mom came into the kitchen one day and said she had just heard a new song on the radio. She told me that when she gave it a listen and really dug deep into the lyrics, it truly left an impact on her. Now, my mom may not have the best singing voice, but her heart's always in the right place. I love you, Mom. With those very words, so I went into my room and said, "Alexa, play the song Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw." With those very words, my life would be changed forever. Now, I know it sounds cliche, but I truly mean that. From the slow pace of the melody to the sheer intent that Tim McGraw puts behind every word, I couldn't help but feel that this song related to our lives in so many ways. I've always been someone that feels our purpose on this earth is to impact people's lives in the most positive way possible and bring others up along with us. From an early age, I feel that we're all meant to be leaders in our own ways. As North Stars, we all gravitate towards different situations that put us in an advantageous position to inspire hope and confidence in our peers. It may not always be easy for some of us to go first or to give our opinion on a topic, but what's important to remember is that everyone in the class of 2025 has something special inside of them that needs to be shared with the world. Like McGraw's lyrics state, "Help the next one in line, always stay humble and kind." I truly believe in the power of words. Hold the doors, say please, say thank you. These lyrics show that the simplest of things matter in the greatest of situations. Whatever we do from this point forward, we know we always have to stay grounded in who our families raised us to be, a humble and kind person. This song can be the foundation for us as seniors to truly know that what we are doing in our life is meant for us. We all know we need to carry on with the path that God has set for us. While all our lives will take us in different directions, we can never forget to be kind human beings. We all have high expectations for our futures. McGraw realized this too when he said, "I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind." Whether this mountain be to continue our education in college, join the military or trades, or any other path that we choose to embark on, I know that we can climb to the top of them all. We can all reach the highest platform for our life path and be an inspiration and role model to future generations who are trying to find their humble and kind foundation. Now, we might not have an official class song, but I really hope that you take this one into consideration. Class of 2025, go change the world.
At this time, our senior choir members are coming forward to sing "I Will Sing You the Stars," once more directed by Mr. Michael Malloy. The 2025 class president, Aaliyah Clayton, will now reflect on the past 4 years.
Hello, St. Charles North faculty, parents, and esteemed guests, and hello to the graduating class of 2025. I've asked 15 teachers, 10 students, and ChatGPT how to start a graduation speech. And for the first time, no one, not even AI, knew the answer. But honestly, I don't blame them. How do you begin to capture all our class has done in our lives in one speech? I mean, between learning how to spell our name to be dressed up in a cap and gown ready to take on the world, there are a lot of memories that fill that gap in time. Our elementary school years were filled with our earliest memories. Friendships being created and destroyed over one game of Foursquare, people becoming mini entrepreneurs and starting their first ever businesses selling rainbow balloons and slime, going on our first big field trips and dreading the bus ride home, and our worlds lighting up with color for the first time when we sat underneath those big parachutes in gym class. Middle school brought us even more memories. The first time we figured out how to open our lockers and backlock other people's lockers, trying out for a sport for the first time and being convinced we would go pro in 3 years. Friday nights becoming known as Epic Nights, where we would go to Epic Air to relieve the extremely stressful lives us 11 to 13-year-olds were living. And finally, high school. Friday Epic Nights became Friday Night Lights, going to watch football games to either pretend to watch them or actually watch them. Memories of homecoming week, painting windows around town, decorating golf carts, and watching 14-year-olds versus 18-year-olds in a definitely fair game of volleyball. Our first real school dance, learning to drive, and creating long-lasting friendships with others. We have made many unforgettable memories over the past years of our lives, and we continue to do so now. Look around. Just take in the people you see and the things you hear. The moments we're making right now will be tomorrow's memories. That's why it's important to stop and cherish what you have, because you don't know how good you have it until it's gone. When I was asked to give a graduation speech, I thought, how was I supposed to address a room full of people who on the surface are so different from each other? There are kids in this room who spent most of high school doing sports, becoming star players and captains of their teams. There are kids in this room that focused on creating in high school, playing instruments, learning to sing, and making beautiful pieces of art. There are kids who joined every club, kids who took many AP classes, and kids who just showed up at 7 and barely made it to the last bell at 2. On the surface, there's little we have in common. But if you look deeper, there is one. We've all learned. And I'm not talking about things like learning the quadratic formula, which you will definitely be using in 50 years. I'm talking about learning about ourselves. We've all learned from our successes and our mistakes. We've all learned what motivates us to get up in the morning. We've all learned what pushes each and every one of us to be better. If you're living in this world, you're learning. The essence of learning is every day looking for an opportunity to better yourself, committing to doing things better than you did before, and seeing the opportunity in what is to come, even if you don't know what it is yet. Learning is what unites the class of 2025, and we all will continue to learn more and more about ourselves in whatever you're doing, whether that be going to college, joining the workforce, or taking a break from school, which, let's be honest, we all probably need. Our journey through learning who we are has just begun. Now, I and many others would not have been here today without the support and guidance from our parents, helping us learn equations and math the night before a test, leaving out at night to buy poster boards for a project we forgot was due the next day, or driving us to school when we missed our bus again and again and again. Sorry, Mom. Look to your parents. If it wasn't for the continuous sacrifice from people like our parents, many of us would not be where we are today. Mom, Dad, thank you for pushing me to achieve greatness and supporting me through my journey of learning about myself, like many of the other parents have done as well. And to that, we applaud you all. Okay, with this definitely not nerve-wracking speech coming to a close, I would like to leave my class with this. The next chapter of your life is going to be filled with new places, new people, and new experiences. And with that comes a lot of uncertainty. My task for you is to let life happen. Don't be discouraged if things don't go exactly how you planned it to go. Something good will always come on the other side because you'll be different from it. Instead of focusing on what should have happened, stop, look around, and relish in what's happening now. You're entering a new chapter of your life, and now is the time to step out into the world and be your true, authentic self. Learn new things about who you are as a person. You have the choice to not let who you were in the past shape who you will be in the future. The only thing that matters now is what you choose to be. Choose to be kind, choose to help others, and choose to be the best version of yourself. Thank you, SCN staff and faculty, for putting up with our class for the past 4 years. And thank you to my class for entrusting me as your senior class president. I hope that in some way I made a positive impact on your life. I'm so excited to see not only what you all will do, but who you all will become. Keep on learning every day about yourself. I'm always here if you need someone, and I will try to get at least one famous person to perform at our reunion in 10 years. Thank you all, and good luck.
Graduates, could you please stand? In accordance with my authority as principal of St. Charles North High School, I hereby certify that these students have successfully fulfilled the graduation requirements as established by the School Board of St. Charles Community Unit School District 303, and that these students are eligible to receive their high school diplomas. It is my privilege to present the class of 2025 to Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Paul Gordon, the President of the School Board, Mrs. Heidi Fairgrieve, and to all the present members of the School Board.
On behalf of the School Board of St. Charles Community Unit District 303, I accept the certification of the class of 2025 of St. Charles North High School.
Graduates, you may be seated. At this time, we will begin the presentation of the diplomas to the St. Charles North class of 2025. At this time, I would ask the superintendent and the school board to assist in the presentation of the diplomas.
Johan Egbisset.
Cullen Patrick Lynch.
Sean Ishaq Ahmed.
Nicholas Anthony Mascioni.
Osman Ahmed.
Alexandra Helena McDougall.
Jacob William Albertson.
Magnolia Grace McDougall.
Melina Avery Albrecht.
Sheldon Joseph Mahalis.
Christopher Al-Habshi.
Jackson Andrew Mady.
Francesco Alberto Alangi.
Kushal Reddy Majika.
Jacob Daniel Alvarez.
Simran Raja Mani.
Connor James Anderson.
Isaiah Manzo.
Luke Thomas Anderson.
Thomas Peyton Marcotte.
Lena Marie Apuleo.
Brendan Thomas Martin.
Sloan Aleda Aredo.
Lauren Elizabeth Martin.
Dayanara Arceo.
Ashton Aiden Martinez.
Gino Dennis Areola.
Max P. Mainshine.
Sean W. Asher.
Gianna Alexandra Mazer.
Avery Francis Asurmali.
James Dallas McBroom.
Sienna Maya Atkins.
Elizabeth Arena McCullough.
Max Maurizio Oriema.
Avery Taylor McCrory.
Carolyn Rebecca Avery.
Mia Grace McDermott.
Katie Ann Aubrey.
Ava Elizabeth McDowell.
Ava Rose Bakowitz.
Max McGill.
Debbie Madero.
Nathan McLaughlin.
Javier Alexander Baez.
Mary Barbara McNellis.
Chase Back.
Cameron Aiden Mamenga.
Sochi Maria de los Angeles Balone.
Alize Nicole Mena.
Jack Brantley Bambalis.
Mia Mendez.
Olivia G. Barnes.
Isabella Mendez Lopez.
Brock Tyler Bates.
Vincent Manila.
Dominic Joseph Batista.
Kira Elizabeth Menerick.
Evan Kenneth Bauman.
Cristo Alberto Meucci.
Kira Jolie Bell.
Khalil Xavier Michael.
Lily Tallulah Francis Berberet.
Riley Nicole Michaels.
Benjamin William Bergeson.
Anaya Jude Middendorf.
Lindsay R. Burns.
Ava Marie Medema.
Cameron John Bettini.
McCarty W. Micah.
Ellery Victoria Bike.
Kylie Joe Miller.
Davin Robert Burkett.
Valeria Mohort.
Nicole Elizabeth Bittner.
Isabella Elena Montez.
William Michael Ballo.
Tegan Lynn Moore.
Logan Boudreau.
Zayden Jovan Morris.
Gabrielle Lynn Babinet.
Nia George Muckham.
Cullen Matthew Branca.
Marley Lauren Mueller.
Alexandra D. Boniak.
Alexis Jane Muffet.
Cooper Brashaw.
Margaret Kate Muffet.
Derek John Breitenbach.
Zadora Ann Muffet.
Audrey Brown.
Finn Morris Mulcahy.
Owen Michael Brown.
Sean Mullock.
Jack Brian Boracek.
Quinn Gabriel Mounier.
Olivia Rose Bergen.
Paige Elizabeth Murray.
Cade Matthew Busto.
Rostasov Naknikchi.
Vincent Dominic Utita.
Ali Philip Naylor Richardson.
Dante Jose Cabezas Figliozzi.
Logan Thomas Nealis.
Charles Joseph Callahan.
Thor Aaron Nelson.
Noah Kenzo Cannon.
Jade Nguyen.
Arabella Michelle Carlson.
Holly Wa Nguyen Barba.
Maya Allison Castle.
Rachel Sophia Nicastro.
Louise Casamaju Marino.
Ella Suzanne Nihus.
Hector Daniel Chirez.
Brady Allen Neitlinger.
Aditi Chauhan.
Joseph Scott Nolan.
Gael Chavez.
Logan John Notabart.
Erica Chaviano.
David Wachaku.
Isabella Page Chung.
Liam O'Brien.
Shayla Chigurupati.
Alejandra Sarah Odell.
Olivia Diana Chimenga.
Julie Elise Zamora Oabel.
Amanda Hope Klausner.
Dina Ella Olenek.
Aaliyah Michelle Clayton.
Amin John Olim Janoff.
Matthew M. Colbert.
Christopher T. Ohm.
Benjamin Anthony Cooper.
Oluwatosin Ocean.
Annika Rose Copper.
Isabel Nicole Othan.
Kira Megan Korskadin.
Xavier Anthony Othan.
Carly Dawn Coxworth.
Richard Patton Jones.
Bennett Colin Coyne.
Duncan Fremont Paget.
Amelia Faye Cruz.
Lucia Patricia Pastrana.
Oscar Chaitsky.
Ashley Kathleen Pate.
Emma Frances Chaika.
Mackenzie Reagan Patterson.
Michael David D'Amico.
Mario Nicholas Pelagio.
Aiden K. DeGuro.
Josh A. Perez.
Cohen Lee Dahl.
Michael William Frank Peterson.
Austin David.
Frances Grace Phillips.
Kellyanne Davidson.
Cole Thatcher Pickley.
Giselle Marie Davila.
Isaac Maynard Piper.
Nicholas Gary Dawson.
Ethan Michael Plum.
Delanan DeBenedictus Arnold.
Noah Joseph Plum.
Kim DeGia.
Sangeetam Lakshmi Porui.
Avery Nicole DePaul.
Ava Lynn Pass.
Dia J. Desai.
Aaron Michael Potts.
Evan Robert Deutschman.
Zachary Scott Powell.
Michaela Ariana Diaz.
Katie Lene Price.
Samuel Wolfgang Dietrich.
Addison Rose Priest.
Nora Doherty.
Anna Victoria Principato.
Casey John Dorman.
Ellie Grace Prowell.
Isabella Sofia Dominguez.
Alex Martin Strong.
Nora Catherine Dorrance.
David Edward Strong.
Vidahi Deval Doshi.
Jordan Elizabeth Ratska.
Nico Joseph Dugan.
Graydon James Raditz.
Jacob Anthony Drea.
Chloe Isabel Rashid.
Emily Grace Duckwall.
Claire Elizabeth Rowie.
Tyson Mackay Duma.
Evan Thomas Michael Reck.
Sela Rose Dussault.
Jared Resendez.
Lucas Christopher Eastman.
Heidi Lee Ray.
Aaron Eng.
Hassani Lidvi Reyes.
Colton Ray Erb.
Olivia Grace Reardon.
Ruby Ann Erickson.
Braden Cole Roberson.
Jaden Escalante.
Alan Robles.
Meadow Elizabeth Estrada.
Sean Michael Roman.
Natasha Hannah Evans.
Maya Romanchek.
Julia H. Faith.
Claire Marie Roth.
Giovanni David Favela.
Joshua E. Rothenberg.
Quinlan Alexander Ferguson.
Lucas James Alex Roethlisberger.
William Reed Fetzer.
Zuzana Rutskis.
Andrew Malik Fidanza.
Juliana Ruiz.
Laura Ann Fielding.
Yaritza Ruiz.
Callie Ray Fisher.
Thomas James Rushing.
Athena Rose Fox.
Caleb Robert Rude.
Lila Freisdorf.
Aubryn K. Ryan.
Allison Kathleen Francesconi.
Nuha Asif Sabri.
Abigail Sophie Friedland.
Anurith Kar Sandhu.
Cameron Michael Froelich.
Angelina Jocelyn Santabanez.
Filson Elliott Gaddam.
Brian William Santos.
Anna Christina Gagne.
Kaylee Brianna Scanlon.
Aiden Gallen.
Sophia Lynn Schaffhauser.
Hannah Kate Ganzer.
Matthew John Scarpelli.
Emma Gabriela Garcia.
Ian John Schertzinger.
Austin Michael Guerin.
Abigail Lynn Sebesta.
Mekdes Hope Geary.
Annette Genesis Segura Marino.
Brady Geyer.
Sheridan Rose Setapani.
Gabrielle Munlauen Geronimo.
Lauren Elizabeth Seiler.
Ryan John Giancaterino.
Mohammed Musa Shakir.
Gianna Marie Giangrasso.
Jack Terrence Shannon.
Alexander Charles Giesick.
Piper Lynn Sheed.
Jake Brian Gilmore.
Nathaniel S. Sharon.
Taylor Ann Gleason.
Caitlin Isabella Shield.
Timothy Jacob Gleason.
James Kelly Shimon.
Ivy Lynn Gleason.
Julian Cole Shire.
Caitlin Rose Glenn.
Cameron Marie Seeloff.
Ava Lynn Glinsky.
John Nicholas Sigalos.
Kira Nicole Newtek.
Claire Nora Simpson.
Allison Catherine Goad.
Austin David Sinnott.
Benjamin Goddard.
Eliza James Sizemore.
Liza Dory Getters.
Alex Rolando Smith.
Shannon Mary Therese Golly.
Christopher Lauren Rondine Smith.
Evan M. Gordon.
Christopher Paul Smith.
Taylor Grace Gorka.
Jacob John Smith.
Andrew C. Gorski.
Mason Addison Smith.
Peyton Marie Granzik.
Cornelia Sokol.
Kyle Joseph Griffith.
Ayan Sanjay Soni.
Henry John Grimm.
Brogan William Sons.
Luke Stephen Grimm.
Ewan L. Sukswat.
Taylor Erica Grist.
Marin L. Sukswat.
Jordan Violet Gross.
Noel L. Sukswat.
Gavin Joseph Grisbeck.
Ava Elizabeth Sorbel.
Robert Joseph Gutoff.
Naramit Sutiem.
Dalen Guido.
Brianna Lee Spielman.
Jared Jorge Hammer.
Matthew Joseph Spaziri.
Natalie Renee Hanna.
Abigail Ann Springborn.
Cole Henry Hansen.
Liliana Paige Spernal.
Jace E. Harkar.
Joey Michael Stablin.
James David Harley.
Chloe May Stoff.
Logan S. Harrison.
Giovanni Cole Stebbins.
John Christian Hastert.
Ethan Robert Stone.
Ty E. Heimbuck.
Courtney Rebecca Sewer.
Mason A. Hester.
Jack Solomon.
Jack Ryan Hill.
Miles Solomon.
Gianna Marie Hillebrunner.
Logan Paul Sunquist.
Leslie Hippolito.
Sakith Suvarna.
Hannah Mae Hitchings.
Jack Matthew Sweeney.
Samuel Richard Hodel.
Cash Lennon Tarnow.
Ava Lily Hecker.
Kennedy Lauren Tassone.
Grant Augustine Hoffman.
Benjamin Matthew Tegmeyer.
Thomas Eugene Hoffman.
Alexandria Talene.
Morgan Jean Hoffman.
Sia Kaitan Thacker.
Joel Azan Victor Holloman.
Caroline Grace Tavong.
William Patrick Holm.
Jason Harrison Thomas.
Colin James Hop.
Helena Thomos.
Riley James Huddleston.
Kelsey Lynn Thompson.
Alexandra Rose Jackson.
Preston James Trisilius.
Marissa Grace Jackson.
Malie Corinne Todd.
Isaiah Devin Peter James.
Joshua Stephen Tokars.
Melanie Grace Jandura.
Diego Torres.
Bree Hawkes.
Gunnar Michael Tusa.
Leela Helen Jones.
Maya Rose Townsend.
Jacqueline Therese Julian. Aryan Kumlish Kumar Kalani. Megan Elizabeth Kalinowski. Victoria Marie Kallenbach. Ava Gabrielle Karumi.
Jessica Rose Traub.
Maya Violet Key.
Ivan Ron Trinidad.
Kira Danielle Kelly.
Caden Catherine Tusi.
Matthew Daniel Kelly.
Audrey Mary Terjansky.
Alexander Frank Kensek.
Sebastian Uguagu.
Mia Isabella Kensek.
Adeline Elizabeth Umlauf.
Elizabeth Catherine Kerman.
Haley Rachel Underkoffler.
Lee R. Kesner.
Carson Michael Uri.
Tia Lynn Kilroy.
Natalie Michelle Van Dorp.
Sean Patrick Kinnikin.
Ella Grace Vavrick.
Chloe Elodie Kirsten.
Taylor Ann Verling.
Hannah Catherine Kisman.
Andrea Elizabeth Villalone.
Aiden Tyler Clem.
Camden Nathaniel Vine.
Ryan Daniel Kenlin.
Lucas Matthew Vogt.
Madeline Lauren Constant Yaujechuk.
Kyle Stephen Voteman.
Avery R. Coral.
Brody Reed Volling.
Taylor Renee Kostich.
Noah P. Wagner.
Tyler James Koziel.
Caleb G. Walke.
Casey John Kriz.
Michaela Logan Wallace.
Isabella Roxana Crossy.
Robert Francis Ward.
Julia Nicole Cougar.
Abigail Cynthia Warwick.
Ria Liana Ladani.
Aubrey Lynn Warnicki.
Emma Kimberly Lehner.
Alyssa Paige Marley Watanapong.
Anna Allison Abruzzo.
Benjamin A. Watts.
Caleb Malik Lamb.
Cole David Weddle.
Aiden Robert Lasser.
Rogan Malone Weiss.
Carson Daniel Leeper.
Logan James Worvey.
Aiden James Leiter.
Eva Juliana Wyman.
Valentina Alessia Borges.
Bennett Brant White.
Trinity Lentz.
Jenna C. Williams.
Demetrius G. Lerma.
Ryan Richard Winter.
Linus Leslie.
Kylie Marie Witherspoon.
Calvin James Lewis.
Ava Lorraine Vlejen.
Paige Josephine Lincoln.
Bryce Gaetano Wormley.
Colin Lapana.
Simone Renee Wright.
Avery May Leishka.
Kendall Jordan Westenfeld.
Josephine Lee Brandt Literal.
Yuval Tikva Yitzhaki.
Kieran W. Lonergan.
Anaya Young.
Louis Angel Lopez.
Aubrey Michelle Young.
Julia Marie Laurenti.
Isabel Jenya Yousefzadeh.
Shannon Liu.
Christopher Zaldivar. Jessica Lynn Zyman. Ariana Julia Zimny. Madeline Kate Zubel. Brian Alexander Zuckerman. Zoe Bella Zyrek.
of 2025, it's that time. Grab that tassel and switch it from the right to left, signifying your graduation from St. Charles North High School. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Parents and friends, following the recessional, please join your graduates outside for congratulations. One final congratulations to the class of 2025.